Hey, this is Jon Mitcheff. I'm out here with Transworld Motocross out here at Milestone Park today. This is the Pro Circuit RM-Z450. This is our full customer spec package. It's full engine mods, has valves, valve springs, clutch springs, CNC head, piston with DLC coated wrist pin. Our new pipe is part of the engine package. The suspension is resprung, revalved to whatever way that the customer needs it for. The shock has been fully worked over because that's one of the complaints this year on the RM-Z, that the shock's too soft. So we revalve it, respring it, and make it fit the customer. The bike's, it's not real fast stock. I mean, it's rideable power, but this engine package here is like, it's the real deal. It's like full money. Definitely going to be an eye-opener when they ride it.
Hey, this is Rich Taylor with Transworld Motocross out here at Milestone Raceway, riding the Pro Circuit RM-Z450 2018 model. Suzuki came out with a whole new bike this year, new chassis, all new suspension. They hit a home run as far as the forks go. The new Showa, the new old Showa spring fork, is very similar to a Showa kit fork. Probably, arguably, the best fork on the market right now. Shock is a little bit of an issue with the Suzuki. Shock and linkage kind of maybe missed the boat just a little bit. There was no doubt in my mind that, Mitch Payton at Pro Circuit knows how to make it not just super fast, but really super rideable, which is so important with a 450. I mean, a stock 450, do you really need a faster one? There's, a couple percent of the people who actually ride need a faster bike. It's more about making a super powerful, fast bike that's rideable and is easy to control. I don't know what they did to it, but whatever they did, it comes out of the corners nice and smooth, and then just accelerates hard, and it has a real broad power, which is so important on a 450. You don't need that big gnarly hit. Motor-wise, unbelievable. Works really, really well. Power everywhere, works great. Suspension is where, the challenge comes in. As far as the forks go, absolutely no issues. Work well everywhere. The shock, on the other hand, trying to get this shock to work is a huge challenge for anybody. And, it's more about making the balance of the motorcycle good and then trying to get the suspension to work. Pro Circuit goes to a little bit of a different shock linkage. This bike in stock form has a horrible tendency to, as soon as you chop the throttle, the rear end lifts really bad and pushes the front. Then the front end gets all weird. The shock's up here with no traction, and then you accelerate and it drops down into the stroke and squats. It's got a lot of issues. Just the link alone helps just flatten everything out, calm everything down. Then Bones, he does his magic on the valving and the rear shock, adds a ton of rebound to it just to kind of settle everything down. We ended up going quite a bit stiffer here, front and rear, but the best thing about it was the balance. It was good and was comfortable. So once that balance is there, you can start riding the bike faster and then fine-tuning, clickers here and there. Overall, I was super impressed just because I know how hard it is just to get that balance correct. 2018 Pro Circuit RM-Z450. Come on, man. Get on it, twist it, and go.